And I think we are live. Let me see. Let me see.
What?
Orange popping up. Orange popping up.
Are
Yeah,
we good?
go ahead.
Are we good?
Sure. Go.
Are we live? Hey guys, tell us if we're live. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Bree from Fracture Compass. What's going on? We're with Delaney. We are going to be doing
Hello.
another...
Hello.
Hey, Delaney, wave to us in your little camera. Can you
She
wave?
can't. No, it's
Oh,
just her
man.
screen.
Oh, man. She's just screen sharing with us today.
My wave.
I'm like...
There's a little hand.
There you go. There it is right there.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Haunt Animation Academy, where we're going to be teaching you how to draw your favorite haunt monsters. We actually have a variety of haunt monsters today. Yesterday was Kenzie, and she does particularly Ghost Town. Today, Delaney, what do you have in store for us today?
We've got a mix of Ghost Town and Carnival.
All right, Ghost Town and
A couple
Carnival.
clowns.
And what is on the screen right now?
This is Forsaken Lake featuring Stub.
And who is
the
Stub?
illustration I did last year.
Who is Stub?
Stub is a little pumpkin plushie that I got in 2016 and decided to take to haunt with me as a guest this year. And his personality came to life thanks to all the monsters.
Yeah.
He had some interesting nights, from what I understand.
Stub likes to get stolen a lot.
Yeah. He's been on quite a few adventures,
That's
both in and out of haunt.
all right. So while we're I feel like I'm in the middle of a green screen.
Do you want me to take
Little bit.
recommendations for the 30-second warm-ups?
All right. So Delaney, we're gonna do a 30-second warm up. All right.
Okay.
So if you could blank out your screen, thank you very much. All right, guys. So to do a warm up and to show how good Delaney is, you guys just scream out anything in the comments below.
Definitely
what you'd
scream
like
it
to
out
see.
in your house,
Yeah,
too.
scream it out. Just be like, stop,
Yes.
or what? I don't know. Whatever.
Switch pencil.
So
Oh,
let's see what's.
Rodney. Not Cretan, but Rodney. The fight.
Wait, I don't know. I only know Cretan.
Could you do Cretan?
Jade, I can try to do.
Shade?
Let's see, Shade.
Skeleton? Oh, you're looking at the comments too. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
No,
I can
Alicia,
attempt.
we know who Rodney is. We know who he is.
I know her hair is like wild.
Kitty Magoo, we're doing 30-second warm-ups.
I don't remember what she looks like. This is gonna be a really crack warm up. This is the crack content. She's got flowers. Hold on.
The crack content that
I'm
you
not
guys
even
came
like
here to be.
keeping track of the time. It's probably been 30 seconds.
Who
But
cares?
these are the flowers. This is my shade. She's got some veins, if I remember.
Yeah. Haley
And
said
she has
skeletons.
Because she's a person.
She's a human.
She's got dress. That's the best shade I can think of.
All right.
Someone said skeletons.
Skeletons?
Haley said skeletons.
Just a skeleton. Skeletons?
Spooky, scary skeletons. We do that spooky, scary skeletons dance. That was really big on TikTok.
It's gonna be. I was gonna do a happy skeleton. There we go.
Honest Mickey, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that.
Ribs.
Ribs.
This is what all of my warm-ups look like before I actually do serious art anyway, so just a disclaimer. They're just silly scribbles.
What's up from a rainy downtown LA? Same. It's very wet and rainy, and I actually kind of like dreary weather sometimes, so it's very nice.
What else we got? What else
That's
we
a
got, guys?
really freaking good skeleton. I looked away for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, oh, it's a skeleton. Too ambiguous.
What else we got going, guys?
Someone keeps saying me. I don't know what they look like.
What do you mean me?
Ashton Alstad. I don't know who that is, though. I appreciate that you're here.
Story of my life.
Can you draw me? Why don't you do your interpretation of Stub, one of his adventures?
Oh god, okay, which one? Which one? I'll do his piggyback ride with Hostel, because that was what started it all.
If you guys are just joining us, welcome. We are very happy to have you here. You just got a question. What tools are you using to draw tonight?
I am using Clip Studio Paint on a Huey on screen tablet. So I'm drawing directly on screen from home right now. And that's why you can't see my hand. Kenzie was using her phone to show her iPad. But I'm just showing my screen.
Poor Stub.
Stub's a lot happier right now. This was the calm before the storm.
Do you want to give some insight onto Stub's night in at Not Scary Farm?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell this story since I'm drawing it.
Go ahead.
I was holding Stub. We were on the porch. I was hanging out with Kenzie. And, Hostel was doing his thing. Just being himself, as he does. And Stub was waving at him. And he took Stub from me. And he gave him a piggyback ride. And then he beat Stub into the ground and screamed at him. For like 5 minutes.
That's so violent.
It was very traumatizing for him. But he has recovered.
I believe there's video evidence of this happening as well.
Oh, there is video evidence. I have it.
Jen's here.
I recorded the whole thing.
Katie Magoo, Haley, Bree, Honest Mickey, Jen, Megan, Talon, welcome. Alicia, hello. Alex, hello. We are here. We are doing the thing. And I think after this one, we can get started. Look at Stub. He's so happy.
Aww.
This was before a lot of sauces and drool and dirt and yeeting and football practice and there's upset stuff. So for you guys in the chat right now, hi Allie, we're doing the same thing that we're doing yesterday. So Delaney's gonna kind of walk us through some characters that she has chosen or has been recommended. And Bree's going to be drawing along, and as we did last night,
Yes.
there will be a side-by-side reveal.
That's right. It's going to be a full art war.
Tonight's art war, Delaney, who is a major in this at Cal State Fullerton, against Bree Winters. You can be starting here.
I'm ready. I am ready. I feel like I warmed up from last night.
All right.
Let's go.
So then if you're all warmed up,
I feel
we're
like I
going to
have.
start with Merrick.
Oh, let's go.
I can
Because,
hear him.
why not?
Can you hear him already? Just screaming with a thunder jug?
Yes.
No, I'm deaf to his screams.
Are you deaf to his screams? Because we're all not.
No.
No. We're going to start the same way Kenzie started all of them.
All right.
Circle! But this is going to be more of like the top of his head. My line is going to go past it. And I'm going to use that to draw his jawline. Because he got a crazy jawline. And I'm going to put his hat in. And I'm just going to sketch it in. I'm not going to do any detail on it yet. But I'm going to put where it's going to be.
I think we can all agree that Merrick probably has a very distinct hat to begin with.
Yeah. It's fun to draw his hat, not going to lie.
Cowboy.
I usually don't like drawing hats.
It's got
But I think Merrick's hat is fun to draw. Cowboy hats are fun to draw. So then I'm going to do his nose first. And it's gonna be a triangle.
So you guys draw along.
We want to see these.
Yeah.
Some of you sent us what you did yesterday, and we loved it. I want to see more. So send us your work.
Yes.
What kind of style do you like to draw in, Delaney?
Well, as a animation major, cartoons are my life, so I really simplify things down. And I just use as many shapes as possible to make my life easier. I can do realistic, like, rendering stuff, but it's just because I had to learn it. And I'm going to do his mouth next. I'm going to put in, like, his prosthetic has a lot of wrinkle lines and stuff, so that kind of helps map out where his face is. So these are his nose lines. And the way I'm going to draw his mouth is, you know how you draw, like, those little birds? I do that when I try to draw, like, a mean mouth.
They're like seagulls.
Stuck on my reason. So you can do one of those little birds, little line birds, and then you just draw a line underneath it, and you put the teeth in.
Stop sending me money.
No, don't say that. Knights of Horror, thank you guys so much. Welcome to the stream. We're all happy you're here.
I can see who it is.
I know you can see who it is.
America's Bird Boy. Jen.
Bird Boy confirmed. You're gonna pay for that comment, I
Right.
guarantee
He's
you.
gonna come after you. Oh,
Hello?
my program saves every so often. It'll interrupt me,
America's
but
Bird
it saves lives.
His smiley lines. He's not super smiley, but I'm pretty sure underneath that prosthetic he's just like rolling.
He's just a cool.
He is a very, very sweet guy. $2
Don't throw
for
his ears
stop
in.
sending me money.
Stop sending me money.
Knights of Horror, you guys are awesome.
He does
Thank you
have
so much.
ears.
America's ears?
He has ears. Everyone has ears.
I'm just kidding.
He has ears. Believe it or not.
What?
Tube steak bird boy. If you were at the camping trip,
Okay.
you know what that is.
I
How
think
you
I'm
doing,
like,
Bree?
I think I'm like killing
Following
this right
along,
now.
okay?
I'm killing it.
You killing it? Okay, let's do his eyebrows.
Okay.
You're doing this like true like Disney Animation Academy style.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
I had to like
I
follow.
aspire. I'm gonna do a V towards his nose, like that. And then I'm gonna make more triangles.
Kenzie started off kind of slow yesterday, and then we speeded it up, and I was still able to keep up.
Yeah. I'm hopping right in.
Bring it in.
No
Bring
break
it.
for Bree.
No breaks. No breaks.
And then he has like
no holding back.
angry prosthetic lines. Because his makeup is really cool.
Are you guys gonna do character requests tonight? I think it kind of depends if we have time. Delaney put up a question box earlier today and took those requests, so it's really up to her tonight. So we'll see. I think she's got a couple mapped out, and if we
Get there.
get there and we still have some time left and we still got some people, then absolutely, I think that might be something we can do. Megan McNeil, thank you so much. That is very, very generous. We appreciate that.
Okay. So, eyes. I'm a big Tim Burton stan, and I always do the silly circle and polka dot eyes. Depending on how angry you want him to look, the circle will like narrow and things like that. So I'm gonna start with the bottom, and I'm gonna do a straight line because he's gonna be squinting, and then I'm gonna do like a little rainbow over the top. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. But since I'm a righty, I do it the opposite way.
What are you laughing?
Laughing at me. Laughing An
And
episode.
he's gonna be staring right into our souls because that's what he does, and it's really scary. Like, I wanted to run.
So if you guys saw the cover photo that I used as the thumbnail for today,
That was based on a real experience.
it was based on a real
I was
experience
very scared.
that Delaney had with Merrick, and I'm sure that will stick with her for the rest of her life.
Oh yeah, I'm traumatized.
Just a straight line, so angry boy. Kenzie's here. Hello.
It's technically a diagonal because it's slanted, but you know, it's a line.
It is a line.
Put a line. And I'm gonna do his cheekbones, which is also a triangle, but without the pins on both sides.
Kenzie said doing homework. That's
Same girl. That was me yesterday.
like a good student.
Yeah. A good student who doesn't want to work all week because I'm lazy.
Haley, hashtag
And I'm gonna
shapes.
do his
Yeah,
hat. I'm gonna finish it off.
very much. It's kind of it's. I like looking and listening to different people's and watching different people's styles because you do realize that sometimes the like simplifying it, it's just shapes placed in certain spots.
Yup. Hashtag shapes. I'm gonna do like, I don't even know how to describe this shape. You have to just follow me on this one. Just do what I'm doing, Brie. And everyone else is following on. I know I keep hitting undo, but I don't get this. There we go. Sure. That works. That's a hat.
It looks very Asian.
Your Merrick does look very Asian.
I can't wait to see it.
You guys. Not.
And I'm gonna put his shoulders just cause. He's got a cool jacket and I like dry it.
His long coat, like the duster that he has, he never takes that thing off. And I'm like, I would die if I had to wear that every night. It just looks so heavy.
I feel like you just wouldn't want to take it off after a while because everything's soaked underneath.
Chat, how are you guys doing over there? You guys keeping up? Keeping along? How's your angry screaming Merrick looking? The man that you can hear from the gates, and he's at the end of Fog Alley.
You're from a mile away.
I like it. I like it, honey. I think you did wonderful.
Thanks.
And we're pretty much there.
My Merrick is an angry squinting bird. It could be 1,000,000 degrees. Merrick would be
That
like,
sounds
"Oh,
amazing."
welcome me home. Mine is looking Asian too. This is great. Rib, show us. Okay, you guys know what to do. You must summon the rib.
Please.
I need you to summon. Oh,
The
rib. Alicia is one man summoning this right now.
There it goes.
Alright.
Oh my god. It just like popped up. Here we go. Yep.
Before all the
Ready?
ribs showed up. Someone asked if I also make masks. I do not. I have just got through an attempt. It is so hard, I do not make masks.
It's dark
It's okay.
because of the backlit.
It's alright. You can still see it.
Can you see this?
I'm gonna send that to him. Go back just a little bit. There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Yes. Yes.
okay, but I really like it.
It's really good.
What do I
Oh, I love it. I love it. So if you guys followed along with this one, please tag Delaney. Which one do you want tagged at DEEEEGART?
Yeah. That one.
I don't know how many E's you have inside.
There's 3. Hold on. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, she's.
I'm I'm in the chat.
You're in the chat.
That's not it. Okay.
Yay!
Shall we go to Clown Town?
Clown Town. So we're switching
Clown
it up
Town.
a
I
little
love
bit.
drawing clowns.
Across the railroad tracks.
Yes.
There's this place of red and brown plaid.
Yes.
And it is very bright. And it is very hard to hide.
Kenzie drew a doll yesterday. I'm gonna draw a doll too.
Welcome to the carnival.
Welcome
We'll
to
do
the
Ember
carnival.
Lee.
Alicia said if it's needles, I'm leaving.
I didn't even think of needle. Oh my god.
That was Alicia's only recommendation was not needle.
Well, I got you, girl. We're doing Ember Lee.
I feel like Alicia that requires an explanation now. Or does it?
No.
Yeah, what's up with that?
All right, Delaney, take it
What do we
away.
do? Whoa, wrong pencil.
Well, we're starting.
We're starting.
Jesus.
Follow along.
We're gonna.
Chat.
Yep, same beginning. Circle.
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 I got you, circle. So did
And
you,
line.
Delaney, did you just
Goes a little
happen
bit outside.
to come to Knott's?
Yep. What?
What? So when you were telling me earlier, like Knott's was just kind of a accident or
Oh, me
last
working
minute-
at last year?
last minute thing.
Yeah, because this was actually my second year working as a Monster Anywhere. I started in Riverside, and then I was gonna stay there,
Mm-hmm.
but then I didn't want to stay at my other haunt, and I was like, do I want to just do Knott's this year, or do I want to be a guest again? I don't know. And then good old Ember Lee, who I met before the season started, told me to just do it, and I did.
Just do it.
And then that is how I wound up in Infected. So
And you went to open auditions.
yeah, I went to open hire.
What did you what were your prompts? Like how did your audition go that you ended up in Infected?
Well, we had one of the squad leaders that was coming back in our group.
Who?
And the first prompt that we got was a werewolf. And he instead of being a werewolf, he went on squad leader mode and was pretending to lead people through the werewolves, and I started chasing him. So I think that immediately
Oh no.
put in the director's mind. I was like, oh, okay, so she has that chemistry alright.
What?
But
Do you
yeah, we got a werewolf and some scarecrows, a clown in an antique shop, and like a weird game show host.
and then that was it? Like that's just what they went off of? Or did they
Yeah.
call you guys up like one by one and tell you to do something?
They did that after I was already given a maze position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So me and one other guy who also, we both went to Infected because we just went to go pick out our spot. And after we left, they were doing like individual recalls because I had a friend in there who wanted to do the hollow, and there are a couple of other people in there that also wanted street that got to try and do an individual spot and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I got tired halfway through, so they were like, "You can be in a maze.
Do
That's
you,
fine. I understand."
do you remember who the squad leader was?
It was Dawn.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Alex,
I'm gonna do her hair first, cause why? Then I'll be able to not draw some of the things on her face. We got work smarter.
Alex Lemus asks, why did you guys decide to work at Haunt? What inspired you?
Ooh.
That's a deep question.
I've been going to Haunt since 2011 as a guest, so I really like it, and it looked like fun. That's
a good
pretty
reason.
much it.
That's a good reason.
Jax?
I think that's a good reason.
What inspired you, Jackie?
What inspired me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it and I wanted to do it, so I did. I did it.
Yep.
Cool.
Food.
I don't know. Like, I feel like that's all. That's like how like 99% of the stories kind of start.
Uh-huh.
Like they see a character or they go to the event and they're just like, I just want to do that. Like yours was the
much.
tricksters. Like you were like, all right, I want to do that.
I was forced into servitude
No, you
by
weren't.
the not family. No.
They summoned Bree by spamming her name in the chat, and then she appeared.
They called me in a seance, yeah.
They called you in a seance, but they said your name wrong. They said rib.
Yeah, they said rib.
So you came out deformed.
I was like, what?
What, guys? We're doing Emberly, right?
Yeah.
Alex, we are doing Emberly, aka Crispy Clown.
Crispy Clown.
Who I believe was the wind-up doll this year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She had a little crank on the back.
Or she attempted to be. She was telling me that thing broke like so fast. But I loved the idea so much.
It's cool. I liked it.
It fit. That's why we could turn that scare zone into just a bunch of toys.
Toys.
Yes, please.
Doll Factory.
I'm just going with the doll factory.
Please. I am with Brie on that. Like, I stand that idea.
We've been pushing that for a long time.
I've been pushing it for years until somebody listens.
Don't give up.
I'm not giving up. Daniel Miller. Please.
Daniel Miller, you watch our channel.
Yeah.
Make it happen, man.
He's the bridge right now. He's the bridge.
Any tips for creating your monster story?
Dive into your subconscious and take out some attributes and try to build off of that. I feel like a lot of people's characters sometimes are their alter egos.
Or just reflections of something deeper within themselves.
Yeah, or just reflections that you can kind of play out. That way you have a connection with your monster.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I also think...
I do that for characters even when it's not haunt related. So that's solid advice.
True. So what can you say, because you were an infected this year, you were a zombie. Did you take anything from your surroundings or your costume or the people that you were working with to develop some sort of character to fit what you were doing?
I pretty much by the end of the season had my own little lore for my zombie. It wasn't totally like completed until maybe like a couple days after haunt was over. But yeah, throughout the whole ride of it, there was just things that I would do with another squad leader, or the way I would like cling on to the stupid phone booth on Bravo all the time that like came up with the story of who my zombie was, because we were all people in the city at one point.
Right.
And how she became a zombie and stuff like that.
How did she become a zombie, though? Other than you were a kindergarten teacher with a cow skirt.
I went with being one of like, given my stupid wardrobe decisions and how unmatchy I was like the town crazy lady who's just kind of like introverted in her house all the time and every now and then has to go out and get groceries or something.
Okay.
And I got stuck out on the street that the helicopter crashed on. And I died in the phone booth trying to make a phone call because there was no phone in there. And I got stuck and I got bit or something. Because it was right next to the hospital. And there were zombies in there too. So my dumb self got stuck in the phone booth.
And that's something that we, even if you're a generic character, like a zombie is a generic character and that's given to you, you know, not you, Delaney, but like the royal you.
But it's up to you to make that happen.
Yeah, it's up to you to make that character. Like, you know, you're not zombie number 57. Like, our leads or our managers would be like, who are you? Like, what is your story and what was happening before you became the zombie?
Draw your triangle.
Yeah. And, like, that was something that I took my squad leader to, like, the max as well, especially in this last year. I was the only one that was rocking a blind eye contact.
And why were you rocking that blind eye contact?
Yes, give them the
What's
deep.
your story?
No.
Yes.
They don't want to know.
They do want to know.
Look at my hair.
No. Your crispy clown is turning out quite fantastic.
I think so too.
Yeah, because you're on your own this time. I haven't really explained anything that I'm doing.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm warmed up.
This is the challenge
I
round.
am
It's only the
warmed up.
second drawing.
Go on, Miss.
What?
Miss, I started the revolution this year in Infected.
I started the revolution. If you guys,
You did?
I did. You didn't know that was me?
I didn't know this. Now you have to speak.
Poor John Aspirin looked at you and went, "Why me?"
He was going through it. I remember seeing that. All the squad leaders were like, he did this.
He did this.
So if you guys don't know, like the backs, there's a backstory to mazes sometimes, like backstories. If you really
most deep lore.
Yeah, deep lore. Not just what's on the face of it, but basically the backstory of Calico City was that Plague Energon Enterprises had basically taken Calico City and completely barricaded it off so that because the virus was loose inside the city, they wanted their weapons to be the only ones used to fight the zombie apocalypse so that their stock prices would rise. And if you walked through and listened to some of the news reports, they would tell you that there's an unusual stock rise for Plague Energon Enterprises. So basically, one night, since it was the last year of Infected, I started talking to my manager, and I'm like, we're in this because Plague John Enterprises called us up and stuck us in the middle of this, and they won't let anybody else rescue the city except they're taking recruits, making them buy their weapons to fight the zombie apocalypse.
What the hell? I didn't know this.
Yeah, and that's why they shot down the helicopters.
I heard like bits and pieces of this story, but I never got the full context.
So I started
as to why we hated John so much.
Yeah, so that's why we hated John so much, and we basically started the revolution, and everyone was on board with it, and just
amazing
berating him for leaving us basically to die. And basically, my blind eye was because I found out the truth, and I was attacked by one of the uppers, and blinded. I was hit in the eye and blinded.
Ooh! Oh dang! Okay, Brie.
Corporal punishment, basically.
Yeah. Yikes.
So that's why there were some nights where I would just stare at guests because I didn't care whether they lived or died through the apocalypse. I just wanted to
when the good guys are the bad guys.
Yeah, literally, I would just play that. I would just stare at them. I was almost turning into a zombie, but I was turning into a different kind of monster.
Oh, that's deep.
Nice.
Right?
That's deep.
So that's what what I'm saying. Just because you're squad leader number 14 doesn't mean you just have to be squad leader number 14, because being recognized for taking my character so far and just being a normal squad leader, it
was kind of cool.
It was really cool.
That's some fun lore.
That is some fun lore.
I miss it.
I have a lot of the recordings too.
Oh, the ones that they were playing on the TVs and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, kind of back to that original question, guys. There's a lot that you can do to develop a character, even if you're given something that you didn't necessarily audition for. So you take your environment around you, you take the story that you do know, and you make it work. We had a crazy kindergarten teacher who couldn't put her clothes together correctly and had a cow skirt. Got caught in a phone booth in the middle of Bravo streets. And a squad leader who probably kind of didn't give a shit if you lived or died.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
vice
maybe
versa, like, I didn't
maybe
get
every
that.
guest didn't see that, but you know it and you're able to use it to fuel your story. That's awesome. This is a
So for this part of the drawing,
I know.
This is a terrifying version.
I gotta color in half of her face. Use the side of your pencil, not the top, so you can shade the burnt half of Emberly's face. Just throwing that out there.
Aggressively scribbles.
Yeah.
Can you hear her?
I can't.
Scribbling.
I wish I could.
Alright,
Because I'm aggressively scribbling too, so I hear my aggressive scribble.
What do we got going on? I'm scribbling.
Oh, there it is.
Have
If you're
you
using a
yourself
pencil,
ever
you can
gotten
also
scared while working a maze?
Smear it with your finger.
Yes.
Oh, smudging.
That
Yes,
helps
smudging is a
slow
good
you down.
technique.
Oh, I got a smudge. Yes, I have.
Hey, Delaney, check the chat really quick. Look at what Alicia just said.
Alicia, no!
What?
She said pushes
You're not-
down really
you're
hard
not
with
gonna
the
be able
tip.
to erase it.
Have you ever gotten scared while working? Have you ever scared yourself working in a maze? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
There's too many instances, I think, to like even try to recall them, but yes, it does happen. Kenzie's out here freaking being a troll. Do it, Alicia.
When is she not?
In
Kenzie
infect-
is a little troll.
in Infected, we would send out a squad leader to kill all the rest of the squad leaders throughout the night.
Which is so rude.
And it just put you on edge the entire time because you didn't want to get killed.
And every time one of the squad leaders would try to, make a deal with the zombie, be like, hey, if you see them, let me know, and it never works. And then they're like, I told you to tell me. And I was like, I'm working over here. I'm in the phone booth. I can't just yell, hey, while there's a group going through.
There was a night where I was stuck myself in a corner and I didn't move, and everybody's like, why aren't you like running around and stuff? And I'm all like, because I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I want to live.
I want to live to see another day.
I'd be like, I don't care if they die.
This is a really scary version of her. You gotta send this to her. Like, I'll put it up on our story and tag her in it. But damn, this is creepy.
This is my best drawing of her so far. I'm totally honest. I'm like impressed with myself right now.
I didn't get a notification. But hello. We're glad you're here.
I want to give her
Oh, no,
more
I
curls.
Star said that she didn't get a notification. If you didn't get a notification, hit the bell to turn it off and then hit it again. See if that works for next time. Sorry about that.
Some curls.
The bells lied.
The bell has lied.
Because she's got curly pigtails.
Aggressively erases and scribbles.
Throwing some Tim Burton swirl for these. That's my technique.
All right,
25 cents.
Alicia, I charge you with beginning the summoning.
Why? We're not even done.
Oh,
Are we done?
I think we're getting close.
Pretty much.
What do you mean pretty much? Pretty much.
She's
Unless you want to
texturing.
give her more curls, we're pretty much done.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Rib cage.
Rib cage.
Okay. I don't think this is horrible.
No,
but
I think it's really good. Like, I'm not like wheeze laughing this time. And I think it's good.
Barbecue ribs. Ribbit.
Hold it a little closer to the.
Riblet.
There you go. There you go. Riblet, barbecue ribs, ribbit.
What do you think?
Riblet. I think it's really good.
That wasn't horrible. Riblets?
Ribbits. That's such a gross word.
I love her curls.
The fact that she looks like she has her chin down just a little bit and is looking like
Yeah.
up at you through the top. Ugh.
That was
so creepy.
We love that.
That came across in Delaney's, not so much mine.
Yours is still cute, and I'm still putting it up on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, riblet. It's kind of a weird sounding like blah word. Riblet.
It's a lot better than my Merrick.
All right, Del, who we got next?
Well, since we've been doing so much talking about infected,
Oh,
I think it's squad leader time.
squad leader time. Let's
And
do
who better to doodle than Bree?
it. Yay!
Bree.
Rib. Did we just find a hot name for you?
No.
Rib. Fun fact, you guys. Bree has survived 3 seasons without getting a haunt name.
That's right.
Are you serious?
I'm a
That's not
master.
fair.
I'm the master of invisibility.
I stand very still. I will be completely invisible.
How long have you been there? An hour.
Bree's a circle too.
I'm a circle.
Yep, we're all circles.
We're
in the
all
end.
circles, and apparently
Just like
triangles.
SpongeBob.
I feel like
First you draw a face, and then you erase the details, and 1, 2, 3, a circle.
We're all just shapes.
Wait, mine sucks.
Circle.
Bree who shined a flashlight in my eyes.
Did you shine a flashlight at Kenzie once?
No.
Was it when you had the light on your whistle? Maybe?
What? I didn't even have a light this year, Kens. What?
Who said it was from this year?
Creep. I just got here, and all I can say is, yes, rib. Thanks, dude.
Ribs are.
Wait,
really
what did she say I did? I mean,
Who,
I
Kenzie?
harassed
Oh,
Kenzie.
Kenzie said no, it was someone else, JK.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't even have a light. I would stumble around in the dark sometimes. I refused to have a light. We did have lights on our guns like the first year, and then.
Oh my god, Kenzie, that is a terrible, like, misspelling or autocorrect.
What?
She said you licked me on a different way. Oink
You licked.
Kenzie, so I'm the meme lord. Kenzie is the typo lord.
Yep,
Wow.
picked on me a different way. I
Kenzie
can't
has so
type.
many typos.
Yes, I did pick on her a different way.
Bree's
Bree has a
hard.
fun hat too.
I do have a fun
You
hat.
have the best hat.
I have a very fun hat.
You have the best hat. Can that be her
Hat's
haunt
got a
name?
little flip.
It has to happen at haunt.
It has happened at home.
If you can remember this moment.
Rib.
Rib.
Write it down.
My sleeve hit the keyboard.
My hat I got on Amazon because it was kind of like my
It's kind of like Jungle Cruise.
it was kind of like my Jungle Cruise hat, which I really liked when I worked there. And
I
then,
wish I could work jungle.
And then a lot of people didn't realize the patch that I had on the front of my hat was actually Blackbeard's pirate flag.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. I was like, wait, isn't that a pirate flag?
Yes.
Because I have a picture for this. Wait a minute. Like, I've always known what it is, but now that I'm actually looking at it to draw you, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that was my.
Oh.
It was Blackbeard's pirate flag. So, and I had that from like day one squad leader, like 2017. So, that's been with me for 3 years. And then my squad leader had a weird collection of the clothes from the zombies that she killed.
You should have killed me and taken my clothing. Casper.
I don't have a piece of your costume, but I have a piece of Rita's costume.
I will find a fabric that looks like that, Casper.
Jen and Alicia are currently plotting. I took a picture and I'll set an alarm. Siri, set a reminder for 6 months from now. For the ribs.
Let's.
Star said you were a skipper. Yes, Bree was a skipper at Disneyland.
I was a skipper at Disneyland. I was a lead. I was a supervisor skipper, but
You were the skip.
I was the skip. But
the skip.
I have a ton of stuff from
Do not
there.
attempt to draw the.
Everything horror. We are drawing a squad leader. We're drawing Bree, squad leader.
It's gonna be a little triangle guy with some legs. The legs look like hockey sticks. That's fine. It's totally fine. He's got some arms. They're really long. They're like twice as long as his legs.
Anatomy 101, guys.
Yeah. The arms are always twice as long as the legs. I don't make the rules. He's got hands. They're just circles. Got spear. It's a little arrow. And then there's the heart.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Blackbeard, right?
Yes, because Blackbeard was like the most ruthless pirate, one of the most ruthless pirates out there, and that was me.
And
I
his
had-
flag's got a heart on it.
I had a ton of Easter eggs on my costume. A ton.
I believe it. It's like if the squad leaders would either have everything or nothing.
Yeah.
And Bree had everything.
Well, I had everything, but it was like super personal to me. A lot of squad leaders just had
Couple patches,
couple things here and there. But like me, like if you pick something up off my costume, you there was a story behind it, or like how I got it. I either took it off a zombie from my first year because we were playing a game, or like people actually started tearing off pieces of their costumes and bringing them to me, and I would just hack them.
Oh, cool.
I would hack them, and then I'd be like, okay, I killed you, and I'd put that piece on my thing.
You had some of my stuff too.
I did. I had
My dog tag.
Jax was infected for the first 2 years, and then before she went to Ghost Town, and that last year I had her dog tags because I had basically said like she's dead, and that was one of the reasons. Like my wife was killed, so it was one of the reasons why I didn't care anymore what was going on. And then I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff. If you guys see me in real life, I have a deputy marshal badge on my vest that has the pins.
Draw your nose.
I am drawing my nose.
You haven't drawn your nose yet. It's your nose.
Yeah, Bree.
Draw yourself, woman.
Draw myself. So if you see
With
that,
that nose in there.
I had that.
Some eyebrows.
Alright, I had that in Infected. Like I had the deputy marshal badge on my actual rig.
But why in 6 years do I have to rename her? Like, is she going to forget her name? She might.
What?
Rib life.
Rib life.
Alicia's just popping off in the chat, and it's making me laugh, dude. You're gonna have to rewatch this just to look at the
Just
chat.
to look at the chat. What is happening? In 6 years.
6 years, guys. 6. Rib life. Oh, man. So, Delaney, why don't you tell us some non-incriminating stories from your season in Infected?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I
hard for Bravo.
emphasize non-incriminating stories.
It's kind
I
of
know.
She just said it's kind of hard for Bravo. And it was.
Y'all are a bunch of trolls in Bravo.
Jesus.
We were, but you loved us.
I just looked the other way a lot. I was like, anytime you saw me disappear into the metro, it's because I couldn't handle you guys anymore.
Because we were being rambunctious.
Yeah.
Hey, John loved us though.
He wasn't there.
You were just
all
standing in the
there
group
a lot.
scared for like 10 minutes and we were like, hi John.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
It was pretty funny. I really don't know.
You could tell.
I'm like thinking way too hard.
You could tell him the story of when I like hacked at you and missed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the helicopter?
Yeah, the helicopter.
That was the funniest thing ever.
I gotta
So I'm just chilling by the helicopter, and I'm messing around in character, and Bree's messing around in character, and she takes a swing at me, fake swing into the helicopter. Did not mean to actually go into the helicopter, but the axe did just so perfectly go into one of the little wood cracks in the helicopter. And we both just look at each other like, oh, that's not good.
I made a hole in the helicopter.
Made a hole.
Like, I gotta
in
go.
it. And then, was there a group coming in?
There was, but I ran
Or-
off.
Because I remember like trying not to laugh, and then a group came in, and I was like, oh my god, I have to laugh. Stop! Don't come in yet. Most of the time, I would just like if I start yelling at them, it would help me not laugh at things though.
You're like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna draw the scarf. A combat scarf. It's gonna be a big old triangle thing.
I've been in this room for too long. I can tell, Alicia.
What?
Alicia and Creep have like crackhead energy on this chat right now, and Star's like
It's amazing. I'm
Star's like
watching
kind of
it.
like going in between, like just chiming in every so often. Some other people are too, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys are like cooped up. I love it.
I cannot draw me.
Lady, you're gonna fall out of your pants when you see this sketch.
Not draw me. I look like an alien.
You do. You look like the alien filter that I've been playing with on Snapchat.
God.
Yeah, breathe.
Man.
Mean face.
It's my mean face.
It's her mean face.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to read this Frankenstein article. Boo! Boring.
What? Why? Frankenstein.
Emphasis on trying.
Uh-oh.
Trying. We're far more entertaining than Frankenstein.
What happened?
Alicia, I know it's just you. The chaos is just you, but I feel like you contained into your box of a room is not helping.
It's scar time. So we're sketching it. Okay, Brie. Forehead does not show your eye very well. I want to get this right. So was it like
no,
one of these,
No.
or was it
like
like a cross?
my final one was literally like just the right side of my face had 3 stripes,
Like war paint.
like
stripes.
war paint stripes.
Okay.
So it started at like my forehead to like my earlobe, and then across the eye, and I don't know, it was weird. Like,
So it was like one of these things.
yeah,
You and I both had facial scars this year on our
we had.
for our characters.
I am scribbling it in lightly, and then I'm gonna erase out the eye.
Go on. Your sketch so far is the definition of. Oh my god.
Yeah, I went through a couple like makeup changes because we did our own makeup, like of what I wanted my war paint to look like, and that's how it ended up. Because I liked that the best. Because the right side was the corrupted side, and the left side was still the side that wanted to help.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
Duality.
It was a duality to my character. I could help you, or I could just switch back into. I don't care.
Just judging mode.
Yeah.
This
You're
version
gonna
of
die
her is
anyway.
pretty
Just
judgy.
suffer.
Stupid. I'm gonna erase this line because it makes me look like I have a beard.
Oh man, this is just. It's something, guys! Are you ready? Are we almost ready here?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember
Doing
having.
this
Did I have tassels?
Yeah, you have little tassels on the edge of your
Oh yeah.
schmug.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Chat. You guys know what to do.
No.
You know what to do.
This is awful.
You're going to love it as much as I love it.
Oh, this is my save screen. There we go.
Wait, no, you need to be summoned first. Hold on. Oh.
There they go.
Is it all just ribs?
There are several ribs.
Ribbit.
There are many a rib in the chat.
Rib.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Rib. Giblet. Why? Ribbit.
Oh my god.
Even longer ribbit. Yes.
Oh my
I love it.
Wait. Breathe.
god.
Bree's new profile pic. Yes, star.
Oh my god, you guys are
He
killing
said
me.
TF happened to your
Fuck happened to your- Hi B, I'm glad you're here. Looks like a Hey Arnold style self-portrait. Spot the difference. I see none. Oh my god, Delaney, you need to do that for us. Make that meme.
Yay.
They're the same picture.
They're the same.
I see no difference.
Corporate would like you to find the difference in these images.
Oh my god. My cheeks hurt from laughing, guys.
I like how her hat is too small to actually.
Yeah.
I had that struggle drawing hats for a long time to re-up it. Like.
Oh my god. I'll make sure that the Insta post definitely has this felt cute by delete later.
Can't see.
Kids, oh my god. Alright, so let's move on from whatever the hell she just drew. Oh, who are we doing next, Delaney? Who is on deck?
Well, there's someone in the chat that would appreciate one.
Ah, yes.
A certain drooly lady.
Ah, yes. Going back to Ghost Town.
Going back.
Take it
We
back
went back to Calico,
Cali.
and then going back to Ghost Town.
Going back. to Cali.
Is that certain person still in the chat? I thought I saw you just a second.
She better be.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Yep, she is.
Oh my god! I felt that from here, Jen. I felt that.
I am not gonna stop it, Jen. This is happening. You're gonna learn how to draw Tootsie.
Drooly lady.
Dave Saloon Girl.
Let's do it. Hey, get your butt up there. Start drawing.
I'm reading 2-sentence horror story.
We can read those when we're done. Oh look!
I am the star right now, Bree.
I
Put your
know.
horse
I
in
know.
my-
The horror
She's
story is
my
me.
life.
Is
She's
me trying to attempt to draw like you. That's the horror
The
story.
horror story.
We got the circle and the line. Classic.
Classic.
We got
Jen, please
chin.
don't hate me. She's an egg.
She's an egg.
Self.
Tootsie the egg. And I'm gonna do her hair first too, because I love it. And I low-key helped Jen decide on it. I was like, girl, just do your messy bun. And then she did. And there we go.
I will love every doodle. Oh.
What?
That one time Tootsie almost killed a guest fan because he scared me. I remember that.
Oh.
You're telling me about that. Tootsie's the ultimate protector.
She's
When Woof Woof is not
she's a
around.
chihuahua, man. She'd get you. Her little ankle biter.
With her fan.
The Kenzie Protection Squad.
The Kenzie Protection Squad. Oh man, that last sketch, I'm literally having an asthma attack right now. I need to, like, hold on.
So I'm doing like really long triangles. Everything's a really long triangle. And it like curls at the bottom. And I'm gonna give her hair.
Kenzie, I have so much dirty money from her. Ooh.
What?
No. If you know, you know, guys. I think in this book I have some Toad money somewhere.
You have Toad money? It's on the ground.
Yeah, he paid me like 10 grand to stop chasing him.
Oh my gosh.
I trapped Toad Mare behind a trash can.
Amazing.
Would not let him go.
Where he belongs.
He was being a jerk to me. He's like, I'm gonna send you to the pound and put a muzzle on you. So I finally trapped him in a corner.
No.
He paid me like 10 grand to get away from him.
Nice. Like, what am I gonna do with the money?
I don't know. I held it and I shoved it in my mouth.
And I put it in a bun.
Oh my
And I
god.
put it in a bun.
Oh my god.
Got my edges back.
Capitalism.
It got my what? Oh yeah, edge is back. What happened?
And she got the feather. It's like my favorite thing.
That's what I would look for when I was looking for the Slim Girls. I'd look for the feathers. And
Look for
crown.
the feather.
Little bouncing feather. That's a really good feather. I'm gonna start drawing feathers like that real quick. Honey, catch up.
I am. Don't make fun of my.
The fact that Jackie's already screaming. I haven't even gotten to her actual face. We're just drawing her hair in her head.
Yeah. Oh man, guys, these are just getting better and better. Your Emberly was peak, and now we're back on the downslope. I am living for it. Oh Lord have
I'm gonna
mercy.
do her nose. Same
Why?
thing, triangle.
It's a triangle.
Does my.
Her head's kind of like not straight on right now, so I've got the bridge here instead of it just being like a straight on nose.
Your reactions make me can't wait to see the final product, guys. I'm almost like. What? I can't even look over at your sketch. B just put, I swear, if you guys make her bun look like a poop. Jen, I'm so sorry, but I can't guarantee you what Bree is drawing right now doesn't kind of look like a poop.
It's called shapes, okay? Sometimes that's the shape you gotta use for a messy butt.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying right now.
I'm not going with the.
It's funny though, because like, if I take just that shape and put it by itself, that's totally. Look.
It's a dollop of whipped cream.
It's
okay.
You know, you guys have no idea how happy I am. Borderline tears. I don't even care if it looks like poop. Oh man, I can't wait for like the possibility of memes coming out of any of these tonight.
Me too.
Because Delaney, I have kind of given you the nickname Meme Lord because you've come up with some of the funniest things I've seen in the past couple weeks.
I am honored.
Oh my god. I need to go. I'll show you guys my drawing on Instagram later. No problem. Make sure to tag us and we'll repost it in our story.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Stay safe. The brows, yes. Tootsie has some
Brows gotta be on fleek.
Yes, those are not messing
There's
around,
one thing you
guys.
cannot mess up free, and it's her eyebrow. I don't like that reaction free.
A fatal
Don't mess
grunt
them
and
up.
groan from the fog.
They don't. They don't look
She's
like
got-
a sperm at all.
She's got hella eyeshadow. She did, so we gonna give her dead eye.
Oh my god, I can't, guys.
She's big dead.
Like the brows under my mask were tits inspired. Yeah. I liked your Alicia. I liked your little moth eyebrows. Jax, are you okay? No, guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't. You guys are
Jackie
gonna
showed me
see.
that.
You're gonna see. Your angry eyebrows, just in case. That's what Creep just said.
Oh my god, that wheeze.
Like I'm watching Delaney's and I'm like, that looks like her. That's really good. I love it. I look over at yours and I'm like, oh god. What happened?
This is art.
She-Wolf and Tootsie, I packed you. She-Wolf too.
I'm gonna do the rest of her dead eyes.
I always
wanna
gotta pack
get
her
her
angry
smile.
eyes, guys.
Her
Someone-
smile. Disclaimer: Julie smiles are like my favorite to draw, so
Ooh,
I have a good time.
wet.
It's like the Cheshire Cat crescent moon. It's literally just wheep, like that. Making sound effects helps. That's an animator tip for you.
Weep.
When you draw like a squiggly, I'm sure Haley can attest for this. We make sound when we have to do certain shit. Like it just happens, and it helps.
I'm not gonna look. I'm sorry.
Don't look.
I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna wipe the tears coming out of my eyeballs right now because.
And we're gonna draw the drool
Oh man, we done
and
messed up.
scribble it in.
Oh, the drool.
Because it ain't Tootsie without the drool.
Loogie.
Yep.
Bleh. Yes, we are.
The more the merrier.
But Haley's like, but I always yell at my art.
I yell at mine too sometimes. I yell at my storyboards. When I can't get like a camera angle right, I'm like, can you please cooperate? I need to get this done. It's a true thing.
My sound effects are me screaming at art and then crying. I feel like a lot of artists feel the same way. Or you could be like me and I'll just peek over every so often and start wheezing.
True.
Bree is straight up like blocking.
She got hella
She's
cheekbones.
blocking the view so I can't see anymore, guys. Oh man, it's the dolphin special effects from SpongeBob. Stop making a
Any kind
fucking
of
mess.
dead feature that you can put on her, she's got it all. She's dead AF.
I make alien voices as I draw.
No. She does. I've witnessed that.
We've heard that before. That's me doing monster makeup, just yelling at everything. Is that what Warehouse P sounds like, guys? Just makeup artists screaming.
Yeah.
Bree and I haven't had to deal with Warehouse P before, so
Nope,
we
not for
don't
3 years.
we don't know what it's like.
I wish it was.
Probably not forever.
I'm gonna color her hair in.
I do snarlies when I draw the wolf. Yeah. Whatever sounds you gotta make.
I'll either make noises or I will be making face, like the expression of the character that I'm trying to draw. And I won't notice it until I've had that face stuck on me for like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, oh, I'm totally glaring at my screen like a psychopath right now if I'm drawing.
Just like trying to bore.
Or if it's like a really subtle one, I'll be trying to like squint a certain way or something so I can try to feel what it looks like.
Oh, she got small. Oh, let me move this up just a little bit.
Oh, we got big.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah! Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Felt that. Oh man, guys. Seriously, like everything hurts right now from laughing and wheezing so hard. Oh, hello. Static.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's too much power. It's too much Tootsie power.
She's taking over.
Chat, how you guys doing? How's your sketch coming along?
Just make her look more dead. Keep making her look dead until you like it. That's the strategy.
Looks so good. I love that. I love that. I need to tell you this now in a normal voice because I actually really do like what Delaney has on the screen right now, and I know the second that I see Breeze, it's gonna just be like scream laughing, so if you're wearing headphones, I apologize in advance.
Volume warning.
Is this a character at Knots? Yes, it is. This is Tootsie,
This is a
one of
brand
the
new
saloon girls
saloon
in
girl.
Ghost Town.
Jen and I go way back, kind of.
Kind of.
I don't like that. Alright.
Don't like that.
See you in the chat, girl. You're welcome. It's about to get better when we see Breeze.
Oh man, it's gonna get like ridiculous.
And pretty much done.
Oh man. You guys know what you need to do. Chat, you know what needs to happen right now.
Begin the summoning.
We need to summon not only a rib, but possibly some wheeze laughing because I have not been allowed to look at this.
A rib.
Wow, that summoning was very, very fast.
Alright.
That happened quickly. Ribbit! Oh my god!
Ribbit.
Jesus Christ, guys. Oh
my goodness.
Are we adding final touches?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my fucking god!
Hold on, my screen that I'm looking at is lagging a little for it.
Oh my god!
I see it. That's not half bad though.
It's good, honey.
Same.
What's that neck?
She's got one hell of a neckline, man. Damn. She's never looked better. Baby, what that neck do? Oh my god. She looks deranged.
I will mail that to you, Jen. That will go on your refrigerator. That's in your room for life. Put it on your wall.
Oh my god, guys.
That's wonderful.
Alicia sent it too many messages.
Yeah. Literally a message popped up saying you
YouTube
sent
said,
too many
okay,
messages, take a
Alicia, we
break.
see you. Hold on, I want to like put everything side by side that we have so far.
There.
I'm gonna create anxiety real quick. Put all the layers on.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm gonna frame it. She said she's gonna frame it.
Yes.
Got the little warm-up sketches. Got Merrick. It's funny to just pull them out of the mess of scribble. That's what we're doing. And then Amberly.
I'm gonna make a compilation video of all the wheezing and scream laughter. Oh, please do. Again, show me how to draw that. Make a remix. Yes, please do. It looks like one of the
A
characters you would
remix
see
of
out
all
of.
of Jackie's wheezes.
Oh man, guys, I do have asthma, so my wheezes they're real, I promise. I can't help it. Jen said she's gonna frame it.
Bree worked so hard. It deserves to be framed.
Oh man. These look so good. I love them all. I have a little stub in the
I don't
corner.
want to turn. I want to zoom. There we go.
What a darn.
Love it. We never doubted the authenticity of the wheeze. I know that. I know. These
Oh,
look
thank
so
you,
good.
I see y'all. Dang, that must have.
It looks good.
I blush. Thank you.
I brush.
I blush.
All right. Do we have any more creatures or critters or monsters that you want to do, or do you want to open it up, or do you want to tell stories? Like, what you want to do? It's all you right now,
We
man.
could open it up.
Or do you
I'm
know?
down.
Do you know the wheezing?
I don't know if
seagull?
they'll be as detailed as the ones that broke down for you guys, but I would love to do more silly sketches like these ones in the corner.
So, chat, give us some suggestions. Maybe some funny moments, some memeable moments that Delaney can sketch out for ya.
Kenzie said strange. Of course.
Of course you did.
Of course you did, Kenzie. I draw strange all the time. I do your layout pages.
Kitty is asking if we can do mazes.
I'm down for some mazes. Sure.
What you got in mind, Delaney?
I don't know. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at Creep right now. I totally ruined my train of thought. What the fuck is up, Rib? Draw a cheese boy. Got Pinocchio. They're starting to come. I don't remember what their Pinocchio kind of looks like. He's just a creepy Pinocchio, I guess.
Do you remember what their donkeys look like?
No.
Oh, it was a good try. It was a good
Pinocchio
try.
was like the first 2 years that I went. Been a while.
What maze do you think you could do?
I would say the recent one. I would probably remember more from. Draw Cheese Boy is a meme. That was a meme.
Cheese Boy is a meme. Is the cat scratching at the door? Is that what that
See,
sounds
I don't
like?
have the photographic font memory that Kenzie has, so these are going to be really silly.
The sillier the better.
Yes.
Stop it. Let her in. For the
I might
record,
try
guys, I
Cheese
know
Boy.
that the cat is at the
With
door.
some
She's not in the
cheese.
box.
Zoom in a little bit.
Oh, the dog is in. No, get away. Get
Riley?
She's here.
Does she hear my voice? What do rat noses look like? This is how I start. What? This is not cheap.
Draw that fucker crawling out of the wax pot and Waxworks rude. They scared the cheebs out of me. Ready?
Dabbing mannequin from Waxwork. God.
The dabbing mannequin. Honestly, like Waxworks
I'm
is
trying to.
creepy to me.
I do really want to draw Jessie. I gotta look like though.
Cheese boy. Cheese.
Cheese boy.
Cheese.
Okay, there we go.
Kenzie, you fell on your face?
Almost.
Wait, what?
Was that the time I was there, Kenzie? Because there was a time that we were standing and Kenzie really Jessie and how much he kept jump scaring her. And he was standing right behind her while she was talking and I didn't say anything. And she turned around, he was right there, right in her face. And she almost collapsed.
Way to go, cheese boy.
It was so funny. It's like I saw him coming and I was like, oh, he knows. Okay, I guess I'm actually doing a legitimate cheese sketch right now. No, I'm not. This is gonna be a silly mouth.
That little cheese boy mouth.
Cheese boy. He's gonna have some cheese when I get there.
What are your favorite memories from Haunt 2019? Delaney, why don't you start with that?
Oof. There's a lot. I mean, like, the year was honestly really great. I only went as a guest 2 times. And everything with Stub was definitely a highlight. Stub was probably my best haunt memory of 2019. Because I literally just grabbed him on the way out. I was like, you know what? This boy hasn't been to not since 2016. I'm just going to carry it with me and see what happens. And he got beat up by Hostel. He got, like, kicked and thrown around by various monsters.
Poor Stub.
He got played football with, all sorts of things. And then even on the nights that I was working, he went for little walks and things in Ghost Town.
Walks.
Yeah.
Didn't
He got babysitted by Scooter.
Didn't he get stolen and infected?
Yeah.
Was that Freddy?
A couple times. Ashley stole him for a long time. And he was like in the sewers with her and she was having like she was voicing for him, like telling people where to go, like Stub says go that way. You have to go to the sewers.
I think it's been decided that Stub has the alien voice, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it open.
Get his stringy hair.
Just give them the option to go in and out of the room at this point. Riley.
Even though Merrick scares me to death, that was also a highlight. Like, and that was mostly Jen. So she hooked that experience up because I told her I was like, I don't want to tell you this, but I am scared of Merrick. But I also really want him to get me for no reason. It's such a haunt thing. It's like, that person really scares me, but I want them to scare me because of it.
I feel that.
And she told him.
Alicia, I saw your message pop up, and I saw that it was
before.
a certain cheese boy, and I cannot wait to see it. Oh, so hurt. She sent me a text, and it popped up as a notification.
Can she not send any more messages?
What? She can still send messages.
Oh.
I think, did you send me the E one? Or,
Cheese.
Or cheese blow? Or something different that I haven't seen. Oh, there's Cheese Boy.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta give him a little teeth.
It is the Yee video. I have that shark right now, by the way, guys. I have the Yee shark.
The shark puppet, I love it.
I have the mask.
The mask? You have a shark mask?
We have Cheese Boy's mask.
Oh yeah, we do have Jesse's mask right now. Because we were using it in our filming.
Oh yeah, Kenzie did get married at the announcement of it. It was funny.
Oh, that's lovely.
The announcement event was another highlight because I've never been before and I got to go this year
That's
because
cool.
Kenzie brought me as a +1, so shout out to Kenzie.
Yeet.
The Waxworks trailer had a super. I was so uncomfortable.
Then it did its job then.
Yeah, I was not having it.
I always like the announcement events. I feel like it really gets you like pumped up for the season.
Yeah.
And they changed it this year because we were used to watching previous years where the monsters would come out in the beginning, and they had them out in the area by the bumper cars after the event instead. So it was like a little scare zone with everybody.
That's
like,
really cool. Like this is the first time in like I don't know like 6 or 7 years that we've not been able to be there because we had a big trip that we were on. But Mike and Arl were there and they're the ones that filmed it. So kind of bummed that we missed that one.
I was literally watching it live.
You were watching it live as
From
it was
where
going on
we
from
were.
where we were. Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah,
like,
when Kenzie and I were sitting there, where are the monsters? Like, for it to start, Kenzie was like, I want to sit on the aisle so I can get scared that we were ready. And then they weren't there. We were like, what is happening? They're supposed to be here. And then they all came out as part of the show at the end, and then they were all outside waiting for us when we left the show. And we were like, oh,
Ah, shit.
there they are. This is even worse.
I was honestly just checking our live stream, communicating with Mike, making sure it was clear.
Yeah, during that whole thing.
Yeah.
During that whole thing.
Any movies?
Who else we got? What else? What do you want to draw? Oh, I
I'm
see a
drawing
circle.
Stub again.
I see a circle. I was like, it's little. It looks like stub already.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys
He
have
draws
ever.
Stub with his tail.
I don't know if anyone has ever heard us say, guys, Stub's gone. But why don't we tell that story? Why don't we wrap this up and tell the guys Stub's gone story? The day that Stub was kidnapped for reals.
Which one? Oh, the for reals, like the first time it happened?
The for reals one, yeah.
When he got kidnapped in space.
He got
Started.
kidnapped in
So,
tours.
Bree, while she draws this, why don't you lead up to it and then she can tell the rest?
We had all gone to what did we do? We had met up at Disneyland.
We were at Disneyland.
We were at Disneyland, and Jax and I went, and then Del and Kenzie happened to be there too. And we were just chilling, and we decided to go on Star Tours. And I know Delaney carries Stubbs around a lot, and is kind of attached to him. So I got a little mischievous, and she was like looking in the opposite direction, and Stubbs was sticking out of her bag, and I literally just reached out while we were in the line for Star Tours waiting to go on the ship, and I just pulled him right out of her bag, and I was kind of shocked that it was that easy, and I literally just put him behind my back, and then it took her about...
I'm triggered just listening to you.
So why don't you tell the rest, Delaney? Because it took you about 10 seconds to realize Stubbs was gone. And then...
Yeah, so I'm just like standing there. I was looking at the safety video or something when Bree did that. And the safety video ended, and we're waiting for the doors to open or whatever. And I was like, I looked down at my bag. I was like, was it before we went on or after?
It was before.
It was, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It was when we were waiting in line.
Yes.
Yeah, so I look, and I think I took my bag off to get ready to put it under the seat when we walked in, and Stub wasn't sticking out my bag, and I was like, guys, Stub's gone.
The panic, but it was so sad, because the panic that ensued in you, like, just...
It was real.
It gave me joy for some reason.
I have item anxiety to the max.
And you like looked down and you looked around, you looked back, you looked on the floor, and then you looked up, and then just in this like completely defeated voice,
like, guys, Stub's gone.
And I stood there, stone cold face, like looking at you, and then Jack's broke.
Oh, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
And that's what I do.
Yeah.
Some
I couldn't.
foolery was afoot.
Some tomfoolery was afoot. Salem, you suck, dude. Really?
She had to go.
Oh, Stubb's tail.
Yeah, he still has it on. Stub has a wolf tail. This is the cutest Stub drawing I've ever done.
That really is
It's
Yeah.
cute.
It's super cute.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, guys, so I think that is it for us today. Delaney, thank you so much for doing this with us. This was super fun. I'm going to post everything that you send me, and I'm going to do the side-by-sides with Bree, just like we did yesterday with Kenzie's.
Yes.
And I hope that you guys in the chat that have stuck with us have enjoyed this foolery today and maybe picked up a new skill and learned that most everything is circles and triangles, guys.
Yeah.
Circles
Yeah.
and triangles.
Shape.
Shapes.
Hashtag shape.
Shapes. So, thank you so much for joining us. Delaney, thank you. You are awesome. You're the best. I can't wait to
Thank you.
see the possible memes that come out of this. And I think we are done. Bye!
Bye.